6 months ago, we quit our jobs to travel the world. We didn't know how things would go, but we knew we wanted to see places that were a bit further off many travelers' radars. What we didn't expect was this though. A sponsored invitation from the Department of Tourism to visit the Kingdom of Bhutan.
Welcome to Bhutan.
Thank you so much. Locally known as the land of the Thundering Dragon, Bhutan is a small country tucked away in the Himalayas, bordered by the Tibetan region of China to the north and India to the south. The Bhutanese love their country, their king, and their culture. It's no wonder that they consider happiness one of the most important measurements of success. We'll be spending 7 nights here in Bhutan, starting with the capital region of Thimphu. We'll be visiting a festival, trying Bhutanese national dishes, dancing with locals, and taking in some amazing cultural sights. Come with us for part 1 of our trip to Bhutan, a country that welcomed us with open arms and happy smiles.
Welcome to Bhutan.
Thank you so much.
So welcome to Bhutan.
Thank you.
We're officially in Bhutan now.
I know! I can't believe we got a ceremony. Okay, I'm already happy.
So first stop is Thimphu, then in a few days we'll be going over to Ha, and after Ha we'll be coming right here to Paro before we leave. So excited to explore this country.
7 days, well 8 days, 3 locations,
Yep.
and just like a lot of fun to come.
My name is Tula. Okay, actually my name is Tularam Bista, so you can always call me Tula.
Tula.
Okay, and here, so our friend here is known as Shacha. Okay, Shacha. It's hard to pronounce, but
Shacha.
by the time you finish the tour, you'll remember. Okay, Shacha.
Shacha.
Yeah.
Shacha.
Okay,
Got it.
and 2 of us will be there with you throughout your tour here in Bhutan. We are very flexible. Okay, it's not that you have to follow whatever is written in an itinerary. Okay, so you just browse the internet, and if you find some place which you want to visit, you let us know. Okay, we are very flexible.
Okay.
So we are a small nation, so Bhutan with a land of 39,394 square kilometer. Okay, so with a population of approximately around 800,000 people. Okay, and even though Bhutan is a small country, so we have lots of diversity of languages. So in Bhutan, people speak 15 different dialects.
Oh wow.
15.
Yeah,
Wow.
15 different dialects. So, and 70% of people here in Bhutan, they depend on agriculture. Okay, so like in the north or in the west, people grow rice, people grow apples. Okay, so but the highest revenue generator of our country is hydropower project.
Hydropower.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
Now, first thing is that whenever we meet somebody, right, we say hi or good morning, right? So in Bhutan, commonly we can say Kuzuzangpo.
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 Zangpo. Yeah. Kuzuzangpo.
Kuzuzangpo.
Po. Kuzuzangpo.
Kuzuzangpo.
So that's informal. Okay?
Okay.
So if we say formally, we say Kuzuzangpola.
Kuzuzangpola. So our very first stop,
Yeah.
we just stopped by a little mountain river
A
Close.
mountain river.
close to the airport, and there's a beautiful monastery, and we're gonna take a little hike just to get a quick experience of what this country is all about.
Okay, so we just stopped by a local street side market, and we just came to explore and see what kind of products they're selling. But our tour guides basically told us that people really love 3 things. They love cheese, and they love chili, and they also love curry, and also rice. So more than 3 things. So they have the things that you'll see hanging right now. It's actually cheese from either cow or from yak, and Simus wants to try the yak cheese, but I'm not really a cheese person.
Peace delight, or what's the Greek name?
Lukumi?
Lukumi, yeah, it looks just like lukumi, but this is cheese, believe it or not. So let's try it. Ready?
It's cow cheese.
Woo! That's really hard.
Just put it in your mouth.
The whole thing?
Don't bite it. I'm not a cheese eater, okay?
You won't think it's cheese. I can't believe it's cheese.
First of all, it tastes like a rock. Like I have a rock in my mouth.
Tastes like milk.
It
A little
tastes
bit,
a
right?
little milky.
Tastes like a milk powder.
It's slowly coming off.
Exactly.
We are here at the Thimphu Deluxe Hotel. So we are really excited to actually be staying here for the next 3 nights. So this is going to be home in Thimphu for 3 days. So let's see how it goes. If we look refreshed, it's because we are. Look at that.
We just took a shower. We took a nap first, then a shower. And now we're gonna go out with our tour guides to the town of Thimphu to buy the traditional clothes. So they're actually called
It's the Go and Kira. Go is for men, Kira is for women.
for women. Because we have a festival tomorrow that we're going to be attending, and you usually wear the traditional clothes to the festival, or you have to wear like a long sleeve blouse and skirt. But we wanted to wear the traditional wear just because, you know, we think it looks so cool.
So we are here at Sangye Arts and Crafts, and we're gonna check out some traditional wear here.
It looks so nice. I have to buy it. Thank you. I have to buy it now.
Just little bit tight.
The Go has the largest pocket in the world. This is what we meant.
Oh, you could definitely put a baby in here, no problem.
And other
Special cargo.
So it is the next day, and we're super pumped because we just so happen to be here around the time where Thimphu is celebrating their Thimphu Dromchoe Festival. So the Thimphu Dromchoe Festival is a Buddhist holiday. It's usually a one-day holiday that is celebrated around this time of year, which is autumn. And it happens at the Tashicho Dzong, which is where we're gonna be heading to next. So at the festival, we're gonna be seeing like sacred dances that are dedicated to this deity here in Bhutan, which I don't know, I didn't think that we'd be experiencing something like this, but our guide said it's not on your itinerary, but we know this is happening today, so let's scratch that itinerary and go straight to the festival, and that's where we're going. So, oh, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm wearing, it is called a kira, which is a traditional Buddhist outfit that I think they use for ceremonies, and the male version is called a go. The woman's outfit is fairly easy to put on. I hope I did it right, but the male outfit is a story for another day. So they're helping me because I didn't do it right. I think this is the best outfit I've seen you in. Thank you.
So this is actually kind of the opening ceremony or purifying the ground, okay? So after 3 days from today, so today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. From Sunday, the 3-day annual festival of Thimphu will start. That is for another days. So that's known as Thimphu Chechu, where also they will showcase all kind of marks dances and all.
So we're here at the festival, and one thing I must say, it is very crowded, and I think the whole entire city and Zong of Thimphu is actually here, and we are just literally trying to get through, and we'll see how it goes.
How do you feel about when foreigners wear Bhutanese clothes?
Like the kira and the go.
Okay, we feel very proud when you all wear such kind of dress. So this is our national days. We really respect our national dress, and this is how the Bhutanese people should wear the dress daily.
Okay, every day.
Every day, yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. We've been here at this festival for maybe an hour now?
Probably more.
Yeah. And I must repeat it that everyone that I've met so far have been so nice, like genuinely nice. And everybody wants to take a picture with us. But the kids mostly, they're so open and like curious about like us as foreigners. And the babies, I'm saying hi to literally every baby that I see. And I get some mean mugs from them, but it's okay. I love babies anyways. But yeah, we've been having a good time here so far. And I'm so glad that we came.
Hi.
Hi. We're over here taking pictures, and like if you pan there, yeah, they're just there looking at us.
Hi.
You want One last thing, do you like when tourists visit Bhutan?
Yeah, I like very too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tourists came here for a good business for everybody
Okay.
in our country. All over we have a 20 district, and population is already and all the tourists visit to in Bhutan. We have a good source to be a hotel and tourist management, everybody, and public likes too much.
Okay. A problem.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Thank you, sir. We are done with the festival. We're about to head to lunch, but our guides told us that pre-pandemic, this time in Bhutan, especially going to this festival, there would be so many tourists and it would be even more overwhelming than it was today. But after the pandemic, a lot of things just weren't revised, so there's not much tourists here anymore. So we were lucky to experience it with mostly locals, but it's definitely something to experience, and we are glad that we got the opportunity to do it. So far, we love the guides, we love the experience, and the guides are so significant in being able to tell us exactly what we're about to experience, why we're wearing these clothes, and just like why people do what they do here in Bhutan, and it has been great. The experience would definitely not be the same without these tour guides. So we just came back from the Dromchoe Festival here in Thimphu, and they cleaned our room. We're staying at the Thimphu Deluxe Hotel, and I wanted to show you guys this room before we ransack it again later. So the room is $132 a night, and breakfast may be included, but don't quote me on that. But we ate breakfast for free this morning, so it may be included. The room is huge, and we have a TV, we have a huge bathroom with a standing shower, and the bed in here, I think we can both lay like across the bed and we'll still fit. I'll just show you how huge this bed is. This is probably the biggest bed that we've ever had in any place that we've stayed in. So there is a restaurant on site, and I must say that the food that they serve is pretty good. We had dinner here last night. The menu has a Norwegian section, there is Nepali food on it, Indian food on it, and of course they have their local cuisine, their Bhutanese cuisine, which I think it's just a great selection for like a hotel restaurant, and they take a little long to prepare the food, but I see why they take so long, because that food was bomb.com. Okay, so let's talk about the room a little bit. So if you come over here, you'll see that we have a nice sized TV. There is a kettle here for you to make your tea, which I've never really seen a whole little setup like this before. They put 2 water bottles here for you, so if you get thirsty like we always do. And there's a little selection of like coffee and tea, and that's it for that. There's a fridge here actually. It is not plugged in, but I think they do it to save power, of course. And the only thing that I don't see in the room is a microwave. I don't think there's a microwave in the room, but there's a restaurant on site. So I think if you want to heat something up, you could just go down and ask them to. And oh, if you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, it's because we just came back from the Dromchoe Festival. And this is the traditional Bhutanese outfit known as the kira. And I'm wearing my kira because I paid a lot of money for it and I just want to wear it because I know I look nice in it. Anyways, if you come over here, there is a mirror, there's a closet to store your clothes, and then the bathroom is right by the door. The bathroom is huge, like one of the biggest in any place that we've ever stayed in. And I think it's a nice little cozy spot if you're here in Thimphu for a few days. So definitely check out Thimphu Deluxe if you're here for a few days in Thimphu. We're driving through the streets of Thimphu. We're actually in the downtown area. And I don't know, Bhutanese architecture is just so vibrant and colorful.
Before, say a decade back, so this area was just a village, not with all buildings. So this had some terrace field and all. So later on, this house belongs to people, local people from here. Okay, so this house was just abandoned. So there was nothing to do with this house. So later on, they decided to convert it into a restaurant, which is known as Bavesa Village Restaurant. Okay, so where they have all kind of authentic foods, whatever we get in town, like a local dish and all.
Alright, so we're here at the Bavesa Village Restaurant to try some traditional Bhutanese food. And I hope I will be trying the cheese chili dish that I've heard so much about. We have to take this Bhutanese elevator to go up here. So we were told that if we don't like it, we don't have to continue drinking it. So yeah, it does smell like butter.
Salted butter tea.
Actually, I think I might like it. I'll make my comment before I dive in, but I think so far Bhutanese food is full of spices. Like, it is definitely spicy and tasty and juicy and dry all at the same time. But my upper lips are burning and I didn't even eat any of the chili yet. So definitely, if you're not a spice person, you better watch out. But so far, so good. 10 out of 10. So this is the only flyover bridge in Bhutan. In the whole country?
One and only.
Flyover bridge in Bhutan.
Flyover.
One of the best flyovers in the world. We just experienced once in a lifetime experience right here in Bhutan. So when you come to Bhutan, do not miss the flyover bridge in Thimphu. We just made it to the Simply Bhutan Museum and we're super thankful for our friends over at Bhutan Mountain Holidays for just taking us around Bhutan and showing us the spots that are top tourist spots, but also some spots that locals may visit as well. Gonna check out the museum and see. I heard that we get to dance here too, so super excited for that. Oh, first question, what is your hat called?
This one?
Yeah.
This one is known as Jamu in our language, and this represents a temple there in Highland. Okay? Highlanders here in Bhutan will wear this kind of dress and hat with them. My name is Punso and I'll be your in-house guide for this short duration. I hope you'll enjoy this tour with me.
Shop, so, shop, shop, so, shop. Hello, ya, Prabhu Tami la cholelo, wachela kale, masha chi ingachenale, la mishago.
Wow, best singing I've ever heard.
The name of this festival is known as Techu. So usually men will wear this kind of marks and perform marks dance here. So you can see a red colored marks here. This one is the marks of Acharya, and Acharya is known as Acharya in Sanskrit. That means he is basically a master.
Because we were so interested in Bhutan, we were watching a lot of videos on Bhutan, and the picture of they call it a phallus here was a reoccurring image, and we're wondering, why in the world does this country just have a bunch of phallus like hanging out? And now we got to learn that there is actually a meaning to it, and it is hung in places, no pun intended, to chase away evil spirits. So, and there is a fertility god that they believe that his strength or his power is in the phallus. Yeah, so I never expected that, but it's really good to know. Like, now that I know, I feel better about seeing phallus everywhere.
How long do you have to do this for?
So maybe for 6 to 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I can't even use my hands to do that.
So his name is Prematiri. When he was at the age of 2, he had a brain disease named cerebral palsy. Since then, you can see both of his hands are paralyzed. Now he's 36 years old and only his 2 feet are working. So everything he does, like painting and carving, everything is done by his feet only. From him, he will put on his initial and give his autograph as well.
You look better than my hair.
Another one? Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I have a question for you. Who is the better dancer out of us two, if you had to pick one?
Be honest.
You have to pick one.
But I think you'll have to learn from.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your honesty. I really appreciate it.
Yes, we're at our last step here at the Simply Bhutan Museum. We just had some food, we got entertainment, we tried to entertain people, totally failed.
Now it's time for sports.
That was like the best dance that I've ever done, but I did not know what I'm doing.
You weren't the worst dancer on the floor.
Yes,
okay?
because you were here. So now it's time to try out archery, which is your national sport here in Bhutan, right?
National game.
Yeah, national game here in Bhutan. So we only get 2 tries. I know I'm gonna need more than that, but
Okay.
let's see what we can do with 2 tries. That was worse.
Oh!
We are in the center of the town here in Thimphu, and we've been to so many cities. Like, we've been to like 4 or 5 different countries in Asia and Southeast Asia, and we've been to a few places in Europe. We've been to the Caribbean,
Latin America.
and there is no place I've been that can compare to here. Like, we can always draw so many comparisons,
Yeah.
but like the architecture, like the style, the feel, I don't think that there's anywhere that I've been that feels like Thimphu. So in summary, Thimphu is a one-of-a-kind capital city because I've never experienced something.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Yeah.
If somebody from a village, a rural area comes to Thimphu, okay, the first thing that you learn is clock tower.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, if he just happen to lost the trail, say, okay, so they can say that I'm in clock tower. Easy to remember.
So first impressions of the city, it's totally unique. Nothing that we've seen like it before.
Absolutely.
There are no chain restaurants, no chain hotels, no like major international imprint of anything. So a lot of what's happening is local. And like Tola, our tour guide, said that like they pretty much rely on importing many of their goods that come to the country. But
Which I think in turn kind of make certain things expensive,
Yeah.
like for example the clothes that we bought yesterday.
Right.
But they do that specifically because they do not want to contribute to the pollution that's already going
Right.
on in the world. So
yeah.
in order to stay carbon neutral, they don't have industries, which
Exactly.
is a great
It's-
thing. It's a very selfless thing to do as a country.
it's good for the environment, but it's not great for your economy. But
Yeah.
they're choosing their environment over economy, which is probably a good thing in the long run. So our dad, aka our tour guide, said,
Left us
"Guys, stay here.
unattended."
I'm gonna get something for you, and then I'll come back. So stay right here." So what we're gonna do is actually go right there and break the rules a little bit and go to the cafe.
Breaking the rules. We're just gonna check out a cafe, see how I guess local life is here
Yep.
in Thimphu.
Because there's a lot of youth out
Yeah.
here, and they seem quite rebellious compared to the culture that we've seen. Bhutanese coffee shops.
It's really like any other coffee shop, but I think the youth here, they're so much different from people that are in the age group of our tour guides. And then the older people are completely different from the tour guides, you know? So it's becoming a little bit more westernized as people, like the younger generation, like grows up.
Yeah, it seems that people here, like the younger people, really embrace like Western t-shirts and shorts and like
Yeah.
vaping and hanging out and like kicking the ball around and things like that, which is actually, I mean, why not? Like their culture, they do whatever they want, but it's just so unexpected after seeing so much like culture and everything, and it's like here we are, and it really is kind of like a regular city. It just doesn't look like it. So one thing we've learned in Bhutan is that there are actually no traffic lights in the entire country, right? There's no traffic lights in all of Bhutan? Or just Thimphu? None. Okay, so no traffic lights. So they actually tried this. Hello. They tried this approach in the 90s, and they tried to put a traffic light here, and the people simply did not accept it. And what happened is they actually went back to the old school method, and they put a policeman who controls traffic in the street. So you can see there's actually a lot of traffic. I've never seen this much traffic anywhere in Bhutan since we got here. I think it's pretty interesting to literally have just a policeman sit there or stand there and control all traffic, because where I'm from, we're used to just, you know, green light go, red light stop.
Interesting.
Oh, it's very
Like,
interesting.
no wife, no son. I'm only parents.
He only have his parents.
No tension.
No wife, no son, nothing.
And no problem.
No problem.
You're a smart man.
Oh yeah.
Good decision.
Do you like being a monk? Yes. How long have you been a monk?
Don't you ask it, okay? Don't do it.
Oh, 21 years.
21.
21 years.
You look like you're 21 years old. Okay, so bucket list item checked off. We just met a monk, interviewed a monk, and took a picture with a monk.
And he let us take a video of him too, which is
Yes.
great.
So he has been a monk for 21 years, and he looks like he's 21 years old to me. But he started at age 10, so that makes him 31. So I couldn't imagine like just being a monk for 21 years of
Listen,
my life.
no wife, no problem is what he says. So, all right.
Bye. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad, South India.
Hyderabad, South India.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, have you been to Jamaica?
I know that some countries I know, but
Yeah.
I didn't visit the Jamaica.
Oh, okay. We have a lot of people from India in Jamaica, actually.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a part of my video. You just recorded me.
He just want to give his post.
he's the cameraman, all right?
Okay, sir. So we just wanted to I guess emphasize how close India is here to Bhutan So these guys actually drove from Hyderabad in India.
Really far away, right?
Yeah, and they
Hyderabad?
came to Bhutan by car. We came by plane from Bangkok, but here they are by car. So we just wanted to know, how long did it take you guys to get here?
Yeah, by train.
We are came by train.
Oh, train.
Because I am a train driver.
You're a train driver.
Oh!
Did you drive the train here?
I have a free ticket, na?
Oh, you got free ticket.
Oh, you got free tickets. So we're literally just walking through. I ran into food stalls where people are just selling fresh produce. We see like women dividing up their chili on the street. I've seen food stores, clothing stores. I've seen it all. And I've seen these haberdashery looking stores where people are selling multiple things like cheese, toothpaste, chips, shoes, all in one place.
Kids toys.
Yeah, which is just, I guess, similar to places in the Caribbean and Asia that we've seen before.
What a day.
We had a crazy day.
So it all started at the festival, which is the Thimphu Dromchoe Festival. Then we went to the Barbessa village restaurant to have like
To have
traditional Bhutanese
food.
dinner, right?
Yeah.
Or lunch, I'm sorry. And then what?
And then we went to Simply Bhutan Museum and had the time of our lives.
Yeah, so we learned some Bhutanese dancing.
Yes.
We admired the dancers first, actually. So thankfully they showed us how it's done, and then we were just
And then we
not
got our
it.
chance at it, yeah.
What else? We learned archery, which I'm pretty bad at it, and you're pretty good.
Yeah. I only took 2 shots and I made both of them. So my first shot I made it, second shot I made it, and then I had this, they came out to celebrate it and we had the dance.
Twice.
And I had to do the dance twice because, you know, your girl is good with the archer. You know, it's that 1%. It's that 1% Native American DNA in me. Like the Arawak DNA.
Oh, the arrow whack.
The Arawak. I knew my ancestors were calling me.
Man.
But yeah, what about your ancestors, the Vikings?
We're
Wait,
more
are
like,
you guys Vikings?
We're more like axe people, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, then finally we went to the city like center in Thimphu
Yeah,
just to kind of
walk
explore,
around, yeah.
and we saw a much more modern, like the modern life of
The younger
city.
people, yeah.
So younger people are like hanging out, wearing Western clothes, and like chilling on corners on Instagram and doing
Yeah.
things like that. And
It
yeah,
was quite an experience. I think the most memorable and humbling part of today was seeing that guy that carves stuff with his feet. He actually has cerebral palsy, and I could relate to that like very closely because I have a cousin that have the same condition. And the fact that he was able to do arts and crafts and carvings, and he was able to write his signature on the thing that he sold us, and I gave him a high five. So I don't know, today was like such a good day.
let me tell you something. His foot writing is better than my handwriting.
Absolutely.
And that's pretty sad, but he seems like a really nice, genuine person, just like everybody else in
Such a
Bhutan.
sweet soul, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. Today, my favorite part, other than him, was probably
Simple Bhutan.
Simple Bhutan was for sure fun. We already took that one, so I guess the festival was also really exciting.
Yeah.
Because that's literally where we got to meet the people and truly like talk to them, take pictures, take their videos. Everyone's coming up to us and taking pictures of us. Yeah, so the Bhutanese people, everybody speaks some English at least, but
Even babies, like.
yeah, but most people actually speak English pretty well, which is really amazing. Like we spoke to somebody who's definitely a senior, and we spoke to people who are like 4 years old.
Yeah.
And like, oh, nice camera.
Yeah, I got a compliment on the camera. He was like, nice camera. He was such a sweet little guy. Like, I don't know. Bhutan is definitely top of the bucket list. You guys should definitely check it out. And we're not only saying this because we partnered up with the Bhutanese government, but we are obviously like a couple of differences. And in some places that we visit, believe it or not, we're not treated as nicely, especially me. And it is such a breath of fresh air for people to accept you on face value for what you are and not think about the color of your skin. And in Bhutan, it is just like the acceptance is at like 100%. Like I haven't gotten any mean stares or
Except from babies.
oh yeah, the babies, they mean mug me, but I love it anyways. We can't praise this place enough. We can't. So big thanks to our tour guides as well from Bhutan Mountain Holiday.
Yeah.
It would have never been this interesting, exciting, and fun without having actual Bhutanese people telling us where to go, what to do, what this means. Like, we have so much more appreciation for the things that we're doing. Yeah.
And so Tula and Chacha, these guys are great.
Amazing.
We learned so much from them. Like, also like laughed about a lot of stuff that they told us, and they learned from us as well. So definitely amazing, and we couldn't recommend a better tour company.
Yeah. Our tours are not done yet. This is our second day in Bhutan. We have a huge day ahead of us tomorrow where we're going to visit the Buddha statue and we're going to go to the Dachila Pass tomorrow. So stay tuned for that part of the video. But we just had to come on here and tell you guys like how we're feeling. We love Bhutanese people. We love Bhutanese food, and the culture is it's just so pure and exciting and vibrant. And I'm just happy to be able to experience it. And you should definitely experience it as well.
Good morning, guys. So today is another day here in Thimphu, and unfortunately today it's raining. I can't believe we're still in the same city because I actually got sunburned yesterday, and today it's cold and rainy, literally in the same place. But today we're actually going to be going even higher up to a 3,100 meter elevation point called Dachila Pass in between Thimphu and Punakha. So our guide recommended us to bring warm clothes, long sleeves, hoodies, jackets, whatever we got, because it's definitely going to be even cooler up there. And unfortunately it's raining, but because we're already here and we won't really be spending too much time in this part of Bhutan, it's a must-see. The memorial was actually built in 2003 to commemorate Bhutan's victory against an invasion. Yeah, it's really recent history, and it was actually built by the elderly Queen Mother. And there's actually also a monastery built right next to it to honor the great fourth king. So these are two sites that we definitely must see while we're visiting Bhutan, and we can't wait to actually go check it out. I just hope that the weather clears up and we'll get to enjoy our time there.
So we just pulled over at like a viewpoint to see the Buddha statue before we actually go up there today. But I'm just looking down, and the construction of the houses and the landscape, I feel like I'm in a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel real. Bhutan is so beautiful. You guys don't even know what you have here. Just look behind me, guys. It looks unreal. A cross between like Switzerland meets Asia. It's just, guys, I can't say it enough. Come to Bhutan. There's no other question. The camera will never show you,
you have to
what
see
we're seeing. You have to see it in person.
Absolutely.
But the Buddha is like all the way up there, and that's where we're gonna try to go later. We just have the best advice to share with you right now. Apparently, our tour guides just told us, I wish they told us beforehand, that if you happen to come to Bhutan, pack some earplugs with you, because Bhutanese dogs are solar dogs, and by that they mean they charge from the sun in the daytime when they're sleeping, and they will bark straight throughout the night, so you probably won't get much sleep because they will be charging in the day and barking in the night. So bring some earplugs, but they're very friendly dogs. For me and Stimus, we're scared of dogs, and we've been fine so far.
And their battery dies by the morning, and then they charge.
And then they charge again for the night. We just made it, and look, you can see it behind me. Of course, this doesn't do any justice. We have to get closer. But while coming up here, our guide told us this story of why this was built, and I think it's a really interesting story, and we're gonna try to summarize and translate it to you guys later on. But let's go see the... So is this called Dachila Pass, or is just a pass that's called Dachila? And this one is called
Stupa.
the Stupa. So there's 108 stupas here, and we asked why. 180 or 8?
8. 108.
Was it?
Eight,
Oh, I thought it was 180. Oh, I'm sorry.
See, I was right.
Okay.
I'm always right, okay?
Okay.
So 108 stupas, and we asked why 108, and they basically told us that 108 is an auspicious number in Buddhist culture, and auspicious just means that it will bring good faith or good luck.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see this, the stupas here.
Okay, so we are actually 3,100 meters elevation, and I definitely feel it, because as we were driving up here, I felt my ears popping a little bit, and if it was a clear day, you would actually see snow-capped mountains in the back. Unfortunately, it's not raining anymore, thankfully, but it's not a very clear day, so we can't actually see it. But our guide showed us a picture of what it really looks like, and we'll try to insert it here. But it's a really amazing viewpoint, and it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful and calm, right?
It really is. And not only it would be snow-capped mountains, it would be one of the highest peaks here in Bhutan that we'd be able to see. But we were late, so
Well, it was
raining all day. So I'm losing breath as we're climbing, and it's finally hitting me that we're so high above the ground. I sound like an unfit mom, but trust me, it is really high. Ooh, it's so beautiful up here. Oh my god. Oh, and then there is like a bigger stupa right there. So,
You got that?
absolutely.
It is the mind of Buddha actually.
Okay.
Stupa. So we just say the mind, or in some terms we say it is a lotus sitting position of Buddha himself. Okay. So like we have 8 different types of stupas from the day he was born, from where he got enlightened, okay, so where he passed away. So we have 8 different, like it's just kind of short biography about the Buddha.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we finally made it to the Dutchela Pass, and it's just stunning. It's completely stunning, and you have to see it for yourself. And also, one good thing is that Bhutan is slowly rolling back into a high tourist destination. So coming here around this time, you will have this place to yourself, and it will be completely empty. You can take all your selfies, you can do everything you want, because it's not crowded and crawling like other places. But the history behind this Dutchela Pass, or these stupas, is that there was, in 2003, there was an Indian tribe known as the Assamese tribe, or the Assami, that invaded Bhutan, and they were actually just living in a portion of the country for a time before they even started the invasion. So they were just living there, and they started terrorizing the local people in the area that they decided to settle. And apparently the 4th king of Bhutan went there and tried to talk to the tribe and say, you guys just leave, go back, we don't want to fight. And they did not want to leave, and the king decided, like, we have to fight. So they went to war with this tribe and ended up being very successful at that war. And in commemoration of soldiers that died in that war, the queen mother, which was the wife of that 4th king, decided to build this at the Dutchela Pass, because the Dutchela Pass is actually the pass, and the stupas is what we are at right now. So the Queen Mother decided, let's dedicate something to the people who fought in the war and helped us to keep Bhutan for ourselves. And it eventually turned into 108 stupas on one of the highest mountains here in Bhutan.
We are clearly not mountain people, but I'd come back here any day. Just if you have like breathing problems, definitely bring your asthma pump.
When you lift your hand, you just inhale, okay? Okay. Hold. Once.
Okay, breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more.
Really different.
Yeah, your body is fully getting oxygen.
Wow.
Yeah.
It really worked. I feel like
Okay.
even my breathing sounds
Wow, look
better.
at that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you gave us the fix for our life.
Feeling better, right?
Thank you.
You don't get tired also then. Say hi.
I think he's busy just eating.
So we're back from Dutchela Pass. It took us 45 minutes to get back to Thimphu town, and we're about to go try some Mumu. Right? Is it Mumu or Momo? Momo. I'm terrible. We're gonna try some Momo, and he basically explained to us that it's a Tibetan dish, but it's similar to dumplings. So I'm gonna try it because I'm starving. And I'll tell you the name of the restaurant that we try it out at, because it's supposed to be the best quality of momos, not mumus, that you can get here in Bhutan.
Unfortunately, two of the restaurants that our guides recommended were closed today, and we are here at Momo Tower because we actually have to try the local momo. So it's like it's a popular dumpling type of dish in Bhutan, in Tibet, and other like nearby countries here. So we're gonna try that. They also offer us French fries, so how could we say no? And I already see the chili that's in there, so we gotta try that as well. So I'm excited to try the food. We're hungry. Let's go and dig in. Beef?
Beef. And this is veg one.
Veggie?
Veg.
Okay, and this?
That's beef again.
So beef, and veggie. This is for got it.
Lapchi. Alright, now this one.
Okay.
Can you smell it? Do you remember something? Do you remember something?
Yes, absolutely. It made my tongue tingle yesterday.
It's peach and pepper. So
People really eat it.
yes. So peach and pepper, which is dried and crushed. Okay. So what we do is that there's a plain soup that you see here, right? So you just taste it. They don't have any salt on it. I think you can add some salt, and if you like, you can add not more,
A little bit.
of that one, and it goes very well with the momos.
Okay.
Now we do like this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, this is the thing here.
We'll watch you demonstrate. Okay.
You just dip in the chili paste here.
Oh my god.
Good? Alright.
Other than Thai people, Bhutanese people are some of the craziest eaters I know. They eat so much chili that it is almost insane. They'll eat spicy like it's nothing, and we're just trying to catch up. Like, we like spicy, but this is just a different level of spicy.
So chili first.
Little bit, not
Very nice. That's okay. You want
So
to?
that's
Do you
veg.
drink for the veggie?
Eat
You also
veggie,
eat
go to
it?
chili?
Okay.
Take
Try
this.
the beef first.
Okay. Good.
I can't believe I'm dipping in chili.
Okay, come on. You like spicy food.
Yeah, but not like so
It's
direct.
just chili. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, cheers.
Oh. It's already in my mouth. Pretty good.
Is it good?
What's inside? I know there's like some beef, but
Yeah, some onions, some cabbage.
It's a mix of.
yeah. How are you holding up? I know you don't like onions as much.
It goes. And that's good.
It's really good.
So we are at the great statue of Buddha Dordenma, and I have to say, it's. What do you think? Majestic, grand.
Majestic doesn't even do it justice.
Yeah, it's a huge statue, covered in gold. It seems.
Is it? About to go in the shrine, and I'm out of breath. I have to take my hat off. We also have to take our shoes off. There's like a lot of shoes just outside, and this is where the recording ends. So this is what we meant when we said that those dogs charge in the daytime and then they have multiplied energy at night. If you can listen outside, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it, but like all the dogs in Thimphu are barking right now at this very moment. So tonight is actually our last night here in Thimphu, and hopefully the dogs will allow us to sleep. We're heading off towards the west tomorrow. We're heading to Ha, and we're gonna be staying there for the next 3 days, for the next 2 days, sorry, checking out food, culture, and just seeing more of like less developed portions of Bhutan, because this is the city and we're going to, I guess, a more rural area tomorrow.
Yeah, they said it's way less developed than Thimphu, so.
Yeah, so this is it for Thimphu, and we'll see you guys in Ha.